Hi friends, Mindy here. It is time once again for me to add my most recent letters from the flower letters into this journal that I created to hold them. If you're unfamiliar with what the flower letters are, this is a subscription-based service where you receive a story that is told through the perspective of letters. You get 2 letters a month for 12 months, and they are based on different time periods and different sort of historical events. So the one that I am using is called the Adelaide Magnolia Collection. This is a Regency era, so think Pride and Prejudice if you like that. You will love these letters. I guarantee them. I am loving these letters. I'm not just saying that. I do have an affiliate for them. I will link that down below. I'll give some more information about that in a minute. But aside from that, I really am enjoying these letters. So if you have somebody in your life that is an avid reader, just enjoys period or historical pieces, they will love these. And they do have different ones. There's one that is like World War II drama. There's one that's more adventure based. So there really is kind of something for everyone. And you don't have to worry because these letters are family friendly. So you don't have to worry about, coming across information that you don't want to read or you don't want your family to read. And I am just really, really enjoying these letters. The stories are so well written, and within these, I'm kind of showing you some of the pieces that came in these 2 letters for me this month, but I don't want to give away too much of the storyline. So here's one of the additional pages, not the letter itself, but just one of the other things that was mailed within it, which just talks about the British aristocracy, how, the reign works from monarchs and dukes and all of that. And just a good kind of flow chart of all of that if you want that information. And then there's also always historical information within the letters that's always printed in red. And then there's a link that is on the letter that you can go in and get some more information about that specific thing that they're talking about, which is, pertinent to the time period or event or whatever, just to give you a little bit more understanding about that time frame. Just a lot of digging that you can do, especially if you like historical fiction and that kind of stuff. You'll really get a lot out of this. So this page is another one that was included, and I love, this is probably my favorite one so far, because it has this beautiful map of London, like early 1800s, and on the backside is this beautiful reproduction painting. And so I'm trying to decide how best to use these pieces because I love them. And the junk journaler in me wants to take that map and tear it up and put it into my junk journals and make stuff out of it. But I also really love the painting on the back. So I can't quite decide, but I just love everything about this map. So what I'm going to do for now is find a way to add this into my journal here where I can remove it. I may scan it in later and do something, but I'm going to make that decision kind of later. I'm just going to create a placeholder for it for now. So I have these pieces. I don't really want to go too much into what they are because they're basically part of the letters, the correspondence that was mailed from the characters. And I don't really want to give away too much of the plot line that, in case you want to start this, because that's kind of the fun of it for yourself. But I do have this postcard that was included in a previous month, and I really liked how it looked on the front of this kind of dark blue letter or envelope that I have in here. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I've just glued it down on 2 sides, and I am going to tuck that sheet that has the parlor games on there, just to give it a place to kind of rest so that I can pull it out and still look at it. And then you can see I have another postcard up there on the top left of my screen. That one was actually included in one of these letters. And so I will probably save that for a future journal cover or envelope, or I might mail it to a friend. You could certainly do that. It's actually a postcard on the backside. You can fill it out, put a stamp on it, send a lovely little letter to a friend and encourage them, because everybody likes snail mail that is not a bill. At least I do, which is part of the pull for these letters. Like I said, I really am enjoying these. I did mention I am an affiliate with the flower letters. Right now, if you were watching this today, July 17th, is the last day of a 2-day sale that they're running. And I apologize I didn't get this video up sooner to share about that sale, but I will put my affiliate link down below. I think the sale is like 35% off, and you can do a full payment or you can do monthly installments because, like I said, this is a subscription that lasts you for a year. And it's great. You can do more than one at one time. I know people that are doing that where they have multiples coming in. Personally, I like one at a time. That's just my preference. But I already have an eye on the one I want to do after this one, so we'll see. But I need to create a little space here in my journal, just taking a break from that for a second. And the way that I have done this journal with this twine binding, I can just kind of add in another loop of this baker's twine, and it will look like it was all bound at the same time in the same way. And it just gives me a way to add these extra pages in between my envelope, because between the two letters that were mailed, just the letters themselves, there were several pages long, each of them. And so my little envelope there is quite full. You can see I used one of the other little pieces that came in the mail, and I use that as a closure so that my envelope, that little flap, would actually stay closed because they're so chunky. And so I just really didn't feel like this envelope could handle any more being tucked into it, and I want to be able to access these and pull them out. So again, I will put links to all the videos that I have done so far for the flower letters. I'll put my affiliate link down below as well. Thank you for using that. It does save you some money. It doesn't cost you anything extra. And I do appreciate your support in that way. And let me know in the comments if you have signed up, if you're enjoying it, what you're liking about it, which series did you choose, and what do you think about it? Because I just think these are so fun, and I know that I am really enjoying them. And I have heard from several of you that have signed up that you are enjoying them as well. And again, I will link all of this information in the description box down below. This is what my page ended up looking like. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until next time, bye.